All right, there are some time bombs ticking in our homes, and we need to know about them. Brad, I'm going to read it out to you, and I'll give you a little primer, and then just jump on it, give me a line or two. First is foundations, a small crack, brick veneer, home's exterior. Could be a big problem, correct?
Could be. May also be a minor problem if it's just in the brick veneer. But yeah, you would definitely want to take a look at that, make sure it's not shifting or moving or getting larger. Also looking for the vertical crack through the brick, not just a crack in the mortar. Those vertical cracks through the bricks show that there's structural stresses at work.
Your roof could be a problem. It may look great on one side, but the other side might be in terrible shape. Thoughts about that, Brad?
Yeah, I think the only thing there is that it's a good idea to have a roofer, come out every few years, take a look at your roof because they're able to find problems that are repairable before they cause so much damage that you've got to replace the roof or worse.
Same thing about septic systems. Many people don't have them cleaned for many years, but it's a good idea to have them checked and cleaned.
It is. Also, it's a good idea to use the probiotics, the bacteria that you flush down the toilets every so often. Anything you can do to keep the bacteria alive in there is good because that'll keep all of the septic items flowing through the system.
Average
So
family
what you're saying is that the probiotics work for your internal sewage, your body, and if you take probiotics, it might pass. All right,
Same stuff.
Same probiotics. Okay.
a family of four, how often should it be cleaned, the septic tank quickly?
My understanding, family of four, you're probably looking about every 3 to 5 years.
Okay.
And I would definitely be on the shorter end of that, just because it's easier to pump them off than it is to fix lateral lines.
All right, we go quickly. Old electrical wiring from World War II era and beyond.
Yeah, if you've got knob and tube in your house in particular, you got to make sure you talk to an electrician about de-energizing all that stuff.
Your crawl space could be a problem if you don't look at it, because I just heard the other day, one of the homes we've got listed has a water under the crawl space.
A lot of crawl spaces have water, broken sewer lines, toilets leaking into the crawl space. No one knows. Check periodically, at least once a year. Have someone go take a look, just make sure it's still dry and there's no surprises there.
How often should you service your furnace and HVAC?
Every 6 months, twice a year.
Change the filter how often?
Well, you could do that every month, depending on the type of filter that you have.
Okay. Check your deck. How often should that happen? Because they could be a problem. Yeah.
Yeah, decks, particularly the way that they attach to the house. Go underneath and just make sure you don't see anything pulling away. If it's just held to your house with nails, get a contractor in to attach it to your house correctly. You should not have any wiggle or shake in a deck.
If you have a heating oil tank, should that be checked up on as well?
Well, if you're using it, yes, but if it's been out of service, you probably want to talk to someone about actually removing it. You don't want those empty sitting in your basement or in your yard.
Dryer vents should be cleaned on a regular basis professionally.
Yeah, probably once a year is a good idea.
All right. Old plumbing, we're wrapping things up. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, it's my volume just dropped off there.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that you would be looking at probably once a year for dryer vent cleaning.
Okay. Old plumbing, just have it checked to make sure there's no leaks or about to blow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, water heaters. What's the age of the average water heater to end its life?
Those are probably good for somewhere in the 10 to 15 year range. Some people want you swapping them out at 7 years. There are parts that are replaceable on water heaters, so don't just think just because your thermostat's gone out that you have to buy a new water heater. You could replace the thermostat for less than $200 and get another 5 years, 10 years of life out of it. So there are some maintenance parts on those too.
All right, 11 ticking time bombs you should be aware of, folks. If you want to hear those again, I know we went fast, go to LouisvilleAnswers.com. That's a redirect to our YouTube channel, LouisvilleAnswers.com.